Okay, now we're back. Sorry about that. I had to take a call that I thought we were gonna have earlier, but it didn't end up working out, and then it ended up taking a while. But we can start now for real. So, we're back with some more Umamusume, playing the Taurus Cup because I just kind of felt like doing it today some more. And yesterday we tried training Agnes Tachyon, but it didn't really work out, so we might do that a little bit more too, but... Try to figure out what exactly we should do today. Because I don't actually have any new characters ready, because it didn't work out. But I do have like one more at least that we could try. Is this actually working? I feel like this isn't working correctly. Okay, there we go. For some reason it was still selecting the old stream to show me, and that was not there anymore. So I don't know, how long does this event go exactly? Till the 27th. So we probably won't get to stream the other stuff. Well, let's just go ahead and do a run and then we'll figure it out after that, shall we? Do our free entry. So it seemed like McQueen was not really working out. I don't really want to use a second frontrunner because that seems like a bad idea to have two frontrunners competing against each other. Also, she only has one gold stamina skill. King Halo could do it. I should probably try a King Halo as well. Do you have stamina? You might not have enough stamina. Oh, you do have two gold stamina skills. Oh, she does have Lone Wolf, so she'd be the only one with Lone Wolf. That might actually work. What else do we have? She has the Essence Turf. Where was the... This was the old Agnes Tachyon. She doesn't have enough speed though. Might not be good enough. Well, let's try King Halo here. Otherwise, we'll leave the rest of the team the same. The matching does take a little bit long, huh? I do really wonder if it's finding people at that specific time that are also matching, or if it's using snapshots of people's. So there are 3 nice natures in this, huh? I'm still the favorite, though. Who's number 2? This gold ship, that's concerning. But I'm in a great mood. I feel like great mood probably means that it's going to be really hard for me to lose. Hello, welcome back. I don't know if you tried stopping in the stream earlier. Unfortunately, I had to delete that stream. I had something come up that I had to go deal with. And now we're back. So sorry if I missed you earlier. Oh, there's a second Marazinski. I didn't even notice. Uh-oh. There's some thunder outside. My Marazinski's in second, huh? But I think my Marazinski's like way better. Okay, she just easily passed her. Alright, so we'll see what happens, because there are 3 nice natures. Oh, okay, no worries. So yesterday, none of the Agnes Tachyons I made ended up really working out. So today we're trying out my King Halo, but... See, everyone's in a different spot on the game. That is funny though, like, I don't think any of my family would play this game. Maybe I could get my sister to play this game, but... King Halo is currently passing the other Marazinski? Okay, it seems like King Halo did not have what it takes. This gold ship is a threat. I'm a little bit concerned. She's fast. Come on. Just keep up the pace. Oh, she's gonna lose! Ah! Gosh dang it. Gold ship is Marazinski's biggest threat. Dang it, man. Okay, so it seems like King Halo is not where it's at. Probably my best competitor is either my gold ship or Ogre Cap. It is funny because this game doesn't really have, like I heard someone talking about it, the game doesn't really have a target audience. Like the target audience is everybody, which usually doesn't work. But for this game, it does work. Okay, there's a gold ship who's number 3 favorite, and a Majiro McQueen who's number 2. Also, like, how are you gonna tell me that my speed is too low for this race? Like, I don't have a double circle here? I literally have 1200 speed plus medium aptitude, which makes me have more speed. I have more than 1200 speed, and that's not enough? I keep starting on the outside too, that's not fair. Why couldn't I start in lane 1 like this guy? But this race, is there only one other nice nature? I think there's only one other nice nature. What the heck? How did they pass me? Okay, now I'm passing back. I thought that those favorite markers lined up to speed stamina power, but also I heard someone say that they don't actually really mean anything and you should just ignore them. So but I always thought they were supposed to line up with the first three stats. Okay, this time King Halo's in a much better spot. Let's see what happens to her. There's a menacing gold ship, but I don't think she's gonna be able to catch up. Okay, well, no one's gonna beat Marazinski, but the question is can King Halo keep second? Probably not. I think she's gonna lose to Ogre, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I try to talk to people. It's definitely something that took me a while to get better at. And the good thing about here is there's not that many people to answer, so I can, like, focus on like, one or two things at a time. And I also, like, it's definitely more fun when there's someone to talk to. Or, like, someone who has questions. At least I think so. But I'm glad you like it. I saw that you subbed too, so thank you. What do we got here? Well, here's a Narita Bryan. She's got an A+. She's the #2 favorite. You can see how good she does. Although she is in a bad mood compared to my good mood, so that might not be that great for her. There's no other nice natures. I really don't understand anyone who's not running a nice nature. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Why not just run a nice nature? It's literally just a free make your other characters better button. I'm not even saying that you should fully upgrade your nice nature, although it helps, but just having the nice nature there is going to give you an advantage. So yeah, even with Lone Wolf... Well, actually, this is the first time Lone Wolf has actually gone off. You think you ask too much sometimes? I mean, it's also hard to, like, know exactly how much information someone is asking for, because there's multiple layers to answering a lot of questions, right? Like, if I go into it talking to someone who, like, knows everything about the game, I'm probably going to answer the question differently than someone who might not know as much about the game. So you gotta kind of, like, ride that line of, like, how specific am I gonna get here? You could turn a simple question into, like, a 10-minute discussion. Is Tia in the opera a front runner? I didn't realize she was a front runner, but she seems to be outrunning Marazinski right now. Although I don't think she has a skill that's very good for finishing races, so... Yeah, she just kind of died. Okay. Also, this Silent Suzuka is a front runner, I'm pretty sure. So that's not looking good. I think my Marazinski's like biggest flaw is her wit. I think a lot of times, like, if she procs all of her skills, she wins. Does she have front runner? I don't have her, so I just don't know. I feel like not that many people use her. See, this is pretty much like the same stats as my gold chip, except my gold chip has 100 more stamina. And my gold chip also has S and turf. Maybe I should just run my gold chip more. Yeah, she was running front. Yeah, my Marazinski just has low wit, I think. 550 is not that much. And it's mostly like swinging Maestro and Professor of Curvature pretty consistently go off. It's the front runner straightaways and the straightaway acceleration that I really need to go off in the last straight. But I don't have, like, homestretch haste would probably have been better. Normally her front is at a C? Well, they might have put some effort into it. What does she have? She's at A, so they obviously did something to it. You can't see the other legacies, so... She doesn't even have... How was she outrunning me? She doesn't even have max speed. Whatever. I mean, her stats are just, like... just worse than mine, right? Just a little bit worse than mine. And then what was up with the Silent Suzuka? She was also a front runner, but I don't think she was even in front of the pace chasers. Oh, she just didn't have any power. Alright, well, we started off with a loss. Focus or concentration? I think I didn't have it on that run. Or maybe I decided to go like straightaway, front runner straightaways or something instead. I do know that focus is good on front runners. But I think it either wasn't an option or I made the decision to pick something else. Holy, I am number 3 favorite. That's not a good thing. Who the heck's ahead of me? This gold ship? This die with Scarlet. How is this die with Scarlet ahead of me? She's only A. Okay. I mean, we'll see, I guess. I don't know if I believe that rating. But she is in a better mood, so she does have more stats because of that. Am I the only front runner? I didn't check. Is Die with Scarlet off front runner? Oh no, I think she was on Pace Chaser. So we won't know like what's going on until the very end of the race. Also, the thing about focus is it only works if you actually late start, right? And I haven't late started a single time today yet. Wait, Rudolph could be a front runner? I thought she was pace or late. I know that Daiwa could be a front runner, because I think I always run her on front runner. What's happening? Why is Maruzinski losing? I guess King Halo's winning, but that's not ideal. Maruzinski's getting boxed in. This is cheating. Someone tripped her. Like, we need a flag on the play or something. This has got to be illegal. I don't know if she could fit between there. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna win. And there's no way King Halo wins this, right? Yeah, I'm not even in the race. I think I ran out of stamina because I didn't proc all my skills. Dang, I got crushed. Was the gold ship the same guy as the Daiwa Scarlet, or was that two different people? Did they both beat me? Yeah, this guy won first and second. Dang. Well, let's see if we can get at least the 3 wins. Yeah, King Halo was not it. She hasn't even been, like, close to winning. Alright, only 2 nice natures. I mean, it doesn't... That would make it easy to get her to A, but what I was gonna say is, it doesn't matter if you use a Silent Suzuka. Like, Silent Suzuka doesn't necessarily give a frontrunner spark. You might have a Silent Suzuka that gives a frontrunner spark, but... What happened to this McQueen? She was about to pass me and then she like tripped and fell or something. No worries. Yeah, I really need to try and get a good Agnes Tachyon, I think. Hey, where'd King Halo come from? Wow, this is not even close. Well then. I don't know, it seems like Maruzuki's doing a lot worse today than she normally does. Only 2 wins on this one. It's the first time I've only gotten 2 wins. Alright, let's run our other 2. Yeah, gold inspiration usually just means you get more sparks from it. So you end up with more stats, more likely to get the pink sparks that upgrade your aptitudes. And it's based off of the affinity between the character you're currently running and their legacies. So at the beginning when you were picking, up at the top right, it shows an affinity. And if you have a double circle, then you're more likely to get like gold inspirations. So who's the best? Because it seemed like this Ogre cap was pretty good, but also like my gold ship didn't do poorly. I think I might just run this gold ship. And I want to be end closer. My gold ship's number 7 favorite. Agnes Tachyon. I mean, it's definitely like you want to pick something that has the most of those possible. But it's obviously hard to have them all, especially right now where we are in the game. Later on, it'll be easier to get like a whole bunch of stats, but right now you can't really have all 3 of those maxed out. Okay, there is one enemy gold ship. I don't understand these people with the nice nature that runs in the back. Is this nice nature just too slow, or is she running end closer? Because you want to run late chaser on nice nature, because she has a skill that only works on late chaser. How is this McQueen so fast? How is that possible? Gold ship might win this race, though. Come on, gold ship, I believe in you. Gold ship, you gotta go faster. Okay, we didn't. How are you so fast? Well, the thing about the Taurus Cup is all the races are medium, right? Like, it's medium every single time. You go into it knowing the exact conditions of the race. How are you so fast? You have Turf S. I feel like this guy just got lucky. Oh, he has redshift as well? Okay, fair enough. Redshift plus duty of dignity calls is pretty good. He also has tail held high. Alright, fair enough. What did you win at? Did you win in the Taurus Cup? Oh yeah. The Queen's career is pretty good. Or pretty easy. And G2 races are obviously going to be easier than G1 races. Yeah, my gold ship not having anchors away and only having warning shots probably not that great. How's everyone else so fast? And how's this gold ship already at the front? Ah, jeez. I mean, there's a lot of factors. As you can see, I'm somehow losing this race. I don't know, am I just getting unlucky today? Like, there's definitely a lot of randomness to the point where you can lose races that you probably shouldn't lose. The only time where, like, losing races is impossible is when you're, like, just so much better than the other person that even, like, late starts and stuff don't matter. I mean, this gold ship's just straight up built for this event. Kind of wish I had a gold ship like this. Got S in medium, almost max speed, pretty good stamina, good power. Really low wit, though. You'd think that this would be a hindrance. Apparently not. I don't even know where you get Go Home Specialist from, but I feel like every gold ship has it. We were winning so much yesterday, and we're like hardly winning at all today. Yeah, if you're doing long races is like where you can start to get away from having max speed and trying to get more stamina instead. I'm gonna start the race and go fill up my water.
揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。先行争いはマルゼンスキー9番サイレンス鈴鹿8番サイレンス鈴鹿長丁場のこのレースですが9番サイレンス鈴鹿早くも先頭に躍り出た。続きましたマルゼンスキー第1コーナー回って第2コーナーシンボリルドルフペースが速い。マルゼンスキー先頭に立つのか。続いて9番サイレンス鈴鹿3番手8番サイレンス鈴鹿内の方からエルコンドルパイが大きく離れてシンボリルドルフ1馬審査4番ナイスネイチャーその外並んで5番ゴールドシップそしてその内を回って3番
Wait, were there 3 front runners? Did I see 2 silent Suzukas?
先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか。マルゼンスキー彼女の客室には合っていますね。マルゼンスキー快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭がやや速いのか隊列は縦長になっています。後方の馬娘が差し返せるのか気になる開きです。
We should be at a good spot. If this silent Suzuka can't pass us, she's wasting all of her stamina trying to pass us. Which I heard that Smart Falcon is really good in this role here, where you just have like a front runner that just keeps everyone else from passing her for most of the race. Apparently Smart Falcon has an ability that makes that really easy. And then you just enable yourself to have someone like a Pace Chaser or something win late after Smart Falcon wastes everyone's stamina. Okay, we're actually at a good spot this race. She's catching up. Yeah, I feel like Gold Chip is definitely not performing today either. After the cup? What do you mean by who am I gonna train? Are you talking about training for something specific? Or just in general? Because usually when I don't have something specific to train for, I just kind of train everyone. I've been trying to focus on Maruzinski just so I can maybe get a good parent Maruzinski, because that's what I'm lacking right now. I'd love to be able to just give red shift to everybody at the moment. But other than that, I kind of train everybody. I think I've won with all my characters, except Winning Ticket. I haven't done a Winning Ticket run yet, and I just got her from the Legend races the other day. So I haven't actually done a run with her yet. Oh, you mean today? Honestly, I'm probably gonna train Agnes again. Because it did not work out, and after I did a run after stream as well, and it was actually going really well. I thought I was going to make a good Agnes Tachyon, and then I learned something about Agnes Tachyon where she has a secret event that if you're not ready for it, you just fail the career essentially, which is what happened to me. So I blew up my run that was actually looking pretty good. So I kind of want to give it another go. Why is Maruzinski on the outside? That's gotta be cheating. But if you want me to train someone else, I could try and do that too. I just don't have all the characters, so a little bit limited. I mean, I could do both, or I could do either or. I've only done one Ryan run. McQueen runs I've done all the time. McQueen's pretty easy. Just let me know which one you want me to start with, and I can do that. I might as well train something else since I've been trying to train Tachyon and it hasn't been working. I'm probably like in a spot where it's very unlikely I'm gonna make anything that's better than Maruzinski anyways, so unless I make something that's actually better than Maruzinski, it's not gonna affect the Taurus Cup at all. Wait, what the heck? Nice Nature ulted? That's gotta be the first time my Nice Nature has ulted in the entire Taurus Cup. I only have Ryan at whatever the base stars is, so mine would probably be slightly worse than yours, but... There's only very few characters that I've actually starred up at all, and it's only because of the legend races. Wait, so what are the trigger conditions for Nice Nature's ultimate, by the way? It is increased velocity when positioned third and about to lose late race? What do you mean you were third late race? You ended up in 9th! Yeah, okay. Yeah, the disadvantage... I hear that Ryan's skill is really good, but the disadvantage to not having a 3-star Ryan means that I can't pass on her skill to anyone else yet. But I also am not going to waste my statues on 1- and 2-star characters. I'm going to save those for a good 3-star character. What do we got here? I'm 3rd favorite. That's concerning. What the heck? And of course I'm in a bad mood too, and she's in a great mood. Of course. Well. I'm further on the inside though. I might get to take the lead at the start. Never mind, apparently not. Yeah, I don't have anyone that's 4 stars yet. Which is a slight disadvantage for me, but... yeah, this seems pretty bad. The fact that Maruzinski's in a bad mood is making... okay, I mean, she's passing people now, but I think it's gonna make it impossible for her to win this race. Or she's just gonna take the lead anyways, because she doesn't care. I want to see the stats of this Mihono Bourbon, though. There's no other gold ships. I feel like gold ship has potential to win this race. But we're gonna see. Gold ship's gotta pick up the pace, like, now. Can we see what's happening at the front instead of what's happening with Gold Ship racing a Nice Nature at the back? This Mayano Top Gun is just beating everyone? Is that real? Well, we're blocking this Marzinski, at least. Gold Chip's not gonna make it. She gave up or something. It is so close. Are we actually gonna win? Oh my. We actually won. I feel bad for that other Marzinski. She might have had a chance, but she got boxed in by everybody. Okay, let me see. How did you get 5th, by the way? She has Essen Turf, Essen Frontrunner, 1058 stamina, 900 power. She has no wit. For the URA finale. See, you're asking me a super specific question, but what really matters is, like, what do those trainings look like? Like, do you have friendship training at either of those spots? You need to be basing it off of where your support cards are and less about, like, which stat it is. That's crazy, by the way. These are some crazy stats, but you surrendered wit to have these stats. And she has only this as a recovery skill. Also, Triumphant Pulse has got to not be doing a lot for you. She does have Red Shift, though. You also have Shooting for Victory. These 3 skills, this is crazy. Wait, she's also got a level 6 ultimate? You're telling me this is a 5-star Mihono Bourbon? Okay, well that kind of explains why this guy has such high stats. He's got a 5-star Mihono Bourbon. But he still lost. You have Super Creek. At Power, you have Kitasan. Well, Kitasan's not... Well, maybe Kitasan gives you 1 extra point of power. I mean, it kind of... Like, there's a lot to take into account, right? It's how much stamina do you already have? How much power do you already have? Like, you got to think about everything. It matters, like, what you need right now. And also, like, what are the URA races? Are they medium? Because usually for... Are you running Ryan or McQueen? Usually they're probably medium. So you might not need stamina anymore. You might want power instead. But if, like, Super Creek being on stamina is like, I'm going to give you 30 stamina, and Kitasan Black on power is only going to give you like 15 power, then... But power does give you stamina as well. You're running McQueen. Either way, like, your stats are... You're probably going to win the finale, right? But it sounds like you probably need power. I would maybe do the power. With just the information you've given me, I would probably do the power. Okay, we got one more Taurus Cup run to do. Let's check our runner history. By the way, Marzinski's stats went down today a little bit. But she's still doing good. She's doing good work. I think Gold Ship kind of proved that she does not belong on the team. I think it's gotta be... The only other good racer I have is Ogre Cap. The question is, do I try one of my other Ogre Caps, though? But this power is nice. So that's the Ogre Cap I was using before. This Ogre Cap is terrible. She just has a whole bunch of skills, and that's why she's such a high rank. So I probably wouldn't use that one. This Ogre Cap I had high hopes for. She's kind of low on stamina. She does have Lone Wolf. Maybe I'll try her. She's got potential to maybe be better than this one. Both of them are pretty good, to be fair. I think the Lone Wolf might set her apart, though. You think I should choose the one with more wit? The problem is the difference is like 60 extra wit. So we're not really making a huge improvement. And wit is the problem for my Maruzinski, right? Me having wit on my Ogre Cap doesn't actually help my Maruzinski activate her skills. It's a skill that doesn't come up very often. The main place to get it right now is from the SR speed card Sweep Tosho. And what it does is here at the beginning of the race, you'll either see it go off or you won't. And it just gives you a boost to your stats. Let's see if it goes off. It did go off. So what that means is no one else in the race has Lone Wolf except for her. So she gets a boost to stats. If one other person has Lone Wolf, then they negate each other and none of them go off. So it could be a good skill to have. Like if I had two of it on my team, it wouldn't go off, right? So you only want one person with it. And then the good thing is if you have it and someone else has it, then you negate theirs at least. So it's not bad to have one of them on your team. And in careers, it's super good. Like if you're struggling to win careers, if you get a Sweep Tosho card and just buy Lone Wolf every single time, no one in career uses Lone Wolf, so you always get it to go off. Ogre Cap is currently passing Maruzinski. So what I'm kind of hoping happens here is I kind of want Maruzinski to proc Ogre Cap's ultimate, but I don't know if it's going to work. I think Maruzinski is going to be too fast. So someone else is going to have to proc Ogre Cap's ultimate here. Because Ogre Cap has to be challenging someone with 200 meters left. And it looks like Tokai Teo is going to do it for us. Never mind. Ogre Cap's just going to win the race on her own. No, never mind. She's got to ult, but she might win. I think she's going to win. Come on, I believe in you. You also have the beeline burst. No, really? With 3 skills, you couldn't do it? Did you use your alarm clocks to try and redo the race? Because usually, I can't believe you lost that. You proc 3 speed skills on the final straight and you still lost. How is this possible? But usually, like, you can lose a race that you are capable of winning, which is why they let you, like, retry the races. And she's got some good skills. I can't believe this person won the race, though. What the heck? I can't believe she didn't run out of stamina with 3 nice natures. That's crazy. I thought Ogre Cap had that one for sure. Yeah, I mean, that just kind of sounds unlucky. I'm guessing that probably if you could retry the race, because you probably used your retries either somewhere else or on that race, you might have been capable of winning it. 2 stars medium. Honestly, you should focus on the blue sparks first and worry about the pink sparks later. Right now, you should be shooting for any 3-star blue sparks you can get. And so the secret to getting blue sparks is, first of all, it picks a stat at random, right? So it picks either speed, stamina, power, guts, or wit, completely at random. You have no control over it. And then it either assigns it 1, 2, or 3 stars. The stars is the part you have control over, kind of. If it, say, picks speed, and you have at least 600 speed, then it has like an 80% chance to give you a 1-star, which you don't want. It has like a 14% chance to give you like a 2-star, and it has a 6% chance to give you a 3-star. So obviously you want that 3-star. But there's another breakpoint. A lot of people like to try and just get their stats up to 600 just to give themselves a chance for that 3-star. But also, if you could get a stat up to 1100, then your chance of getting a 3-star becomes 10% instead. So, but obviously first you gotta win the 20% chance of it being on that stat before you even have the 10% chance. So that's why 3-star blue sparks are very rare, and is pretty much what everyone's trying to build up right now. But at least the medium one, especially for this event, if you're trying to build someone for this event, you can use it to try and get you an S in medium. What's even happening in this race? I haven't been watching. There's another Tokai Teo, the anime one. Surely Ogre Cap is gonna ult off of this El Condor Paso, right? No? Okay, there we go. Are we gonna take first and second then? Actually, Ogre Cap's gonna almost win. That's crazy. Yeah, no worries. I mean, it's just the information that other people gave me, essentially, and how I've been able to understand it the best way to tell other people about it, because the thing about this game is the game in Japan has been out for about 4 years, so there's some people who know everything about the game already. And I didn't play the game in Japan. I only played it when it came out on the global, so I spent some time trying to learn from the people who knew what they were doing to actually figure out the game. So I have a decent understanding, but what do we got here? It's actually looking pretty good for us. Here's another Narita Bryan, who's the second favorite. You want the Japanese version? I mean, they're all gonna come. It's just gonna take time, right? The global version is at an accelerated pace, but we're only like 1.5 times as fast as the original game goes. So some of those characters on the Japanese version are still like 2 to 3 years out. But they could change it up. They could do it a different way. It probably makes the most sense for them to just keep like a slightly sped up pace. But who knows? They could switch it up.
外を回ります。成田ブライアン4番手東海帝王内をついてオグリキャップ、さらには9番ナイスネイチャー少し後ろから4番ナイスネイチャー、そして5番シンボリルドルフ1馬審査1番ナイスネイチャー2コーナー回って向こう上面集団が一つにまとまって混戦状態です。前に抜け出すのは
The good thing about having the Japanese version as like an example is you can plan ahead, right? Because these games are all about planning for the things that you want and making sure you save up for them. So whereas the Japanese version, when they were going through it, they probably didn't know a year ahead of time what they were saving up for. But we have the opportunity to know exactly what we're going to save for. I have heard that a lot of people like that. I don't know how to say that character's name exactly. I thought it was like Orfev or something. I don't know if you spelled it right exactly. Is this Narita Bryan gonna win? Don't let her win. Punch her in the face. Do something. We're gonna lose. Up. Come on. No, she had another skill go on. You got third? Ah, jeez. Here we go. I'm losing a lot more today than I was yesterday. Yeah, it looks French. That doesn't mean I know how to pronounce it, though. I only know a little bit of French. I haven't seen very many special weeks at all. I don't have high hopes for a special week. I feel like we didn't have like as many years of a language as we could have. We only had like a few years that were actually mandatory. I don't know what's going on here. This doesn't look very good. We're kind of stuck, I think. Oh, maybe we're breaking out. Can we keep the lead? No, I don't know. This Narita Taishin is trying to win. Where's Ogre Cap? Did Ogre Cap die? Oh, we just barely kept the lead. I think Ogre Cap tripped and fell or something. What happened? Where'd she even place? Oh, yeah. I don't really get why French has so many silent letters. It just literally seems like it's there to confuse people who aren't French. Alright, here's our last race of the Taurus Cup for today. Wait, can you click up here? Oh, you can. What happens if I go... Oh yeah, it shows then all of their characters. Interesting. We got 2 Agnes Tachyons. This one's gonna be scary.
スタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。さあ、花に立ったのはマルゼンスキー。このままリードすることができるか。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は1番オグリーキャップ、3番手に9番オグリーキャップ。さあ、1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。マルゼンスキー快調に飛ばして行きます。先頭はマルゼンスキー単身で飛ばして行きます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは1番オグリーキャップ、9番オグリーキャップ。並びかけてきた。その後3、4馬身開いて6番アグネスターキオン、5馬身差8番ナイスネイチャー内、7番ナイスネイチャー、2番アグネスターキオン並んでくる。その後3番ナイスネイチャー、2番アグネスターキオン上がっていきます。先頭は相変わらずマルゼンスキー。続いて
Is this the late closer Agnes Tachyon?
オグリーキャップ、その後ろ6番アグネスターキオン、2コーナー回って向こう上面。
Late Surger. Honestly, I can't remember the late one ever. It's Late Surger, though.
8番ナイスネイチャー、5番手その後ろから7番ナイスネイチャー、そしてそのうち2番アグネスターキオン、3番ナイスネイチャー並んできた。そしてその内を回ってゴールドシップマルゼンスキー先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。マルゼンスキー彼女の客室には合っていますね。残り 1000m を通過。まだ牽制し合っているのか、互いに探り合いのままレースが進みます。これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね。そしてここで先頭は1番オグリーキャップ。
Yeah, I mean that's one cool thing about streaming is you could kind of like make friends with people you would never meet otherwise. That was one of the reasons that I wanted to start streaming, was just to like make more friends, but I'm not very good at making friends. Oh, here she goes. Although it probably means the other one is also ulting. Are you kidding? She ran out of stamina. Oh no. I can't believe that. Alright, well. It didn't go very well today, but we already qualified for A group next time, which probably means I'm gonna get destroyed. So, Orion run, huh? Yeah, I only have 1-star Orion, apparently. Let me go fill up my water, and then we'll do Orion run. Okay, I'm back. I don't mind doing a Ryan run. Would you rather see Ryan or would you rather see McQueen? I mean, I like just doing... Like what I was saying earlier is I usually just train random characters. I'm like, what character haven't I done for a while? And then I train that character. But just because of the Taurus Cup thing, I was trying to get some specific characters. What do you do? Run a medium, a mile, a medium, a long, another long, medium, and a long. So we gotta be ready to run a mile and a long. So you'd rather me run McQueen? I'm kind of confused by your answer. I mean, we probably have time to do both. We'll start with McQueen. McQueen's easy. Pretty much my only good actual legacy is this gold chip. So I think we're using this gold chip. Gold chip makes it so we got some long and a turf chance. Plus gives us a little bit of stamina, a little bit of power. Legacy-wise, I want to preferably find someone with 9 stamina. I mean, it's not a huge deal, right? You shouldn't be nervous about it. It's like either we'll get to them both or we won't. Either way, we'll have a good time and hopefully you'll learn something. And if I didn't want to do it, I would say, no, I don't want to do it. I'm going to do something else. The good thing about this Grass Wonder is she has medium sparks. Whereas this Rudolph does not. Only has the 1-star medium spark here. But it does have Pace Chaser. This Rudolph has been used by so many people, by the way. And this is just in the last 2 days. This Rudolph has been used like 100 times. This Rudolph has been used almost 10,000 times. That's crazy. I use this Rudolph almost every single time. So yeah, I don't know if you have a support. Maybe I should do you have a really good support, like someone on your friends list or following list that gives you like crazy stats like this Rudolph? Like she has a 9-star spark. Do you have someone like that for stamina? Because I feel like that's a complete game changer to just have someone on your follow list like that. I could show you how to find people like that, if that would help. You're looking right now. That probably means you don't if you have to check. Just saying. First of all, if you want at least my gold chip, and my gold chip's not that great, but you could also just add me for my gold chip. But I would recommend you find a better one, probably. How do you find your own ID? There's my ID right there. You have a Marazinski with 3-star stamina. Is it 9-star stamina though? I'm gonna post my ID right there so you can copy and paste it if you want. But I would recommend you find a better one, and the way to find good people, like I think there might be a website to do it too, but if you're in the game, the way to find the best players is to go to races, go to team trials, and then click this button right here. I think it might be different on mobile, but there is a button. You can do it on mobile. I just don't remember exactly what you have to press. If you press this button right here, it'll show you everyone that's in the same class as you. And obviously I'm in class 6, so these are all the best people in the game. But if you're in a low class, you could click all, if it'll load. And then it will show you all the people who are in class 6. And then you can click on these people who are in class 6. And if you like long click on them, then it'll pull up their profile. And if you click here, then you can follow them as well. And you can click on their horses and see what inspirations they have. Like this guy has a 9-star, but it's 6-star stamina, 3-star power, right? Wait, I'm already following this guy? Oh, okay. I guess I'm following this guy. This guy, the problem with using this method is probably like this guy, his friends list or his follow list is probably full. So if you kind of scroll through here, you could find like the top 100 players in the game. And maybe there's some of them that don't have full friends lists yet. It's like maybe this Evergreen guy. Unfortunately, I can't tell you because I'm at max followers. But like, what does this guy have? Oh, this guy's spark actually kind of sucks. He's got all power, but he only has the 7-star power. He does have a maxed out Kitasan Black though. And he says he has a Marazinski 7-star. So that's like a way that you can find people. And if you're in like class 5 or something, which you might not quite be, but you might be able to like, because people are going to fluctuate from class 6 to class 5 all the time. So if you just look in like your class, if it happens to be class 5, you might be able to find some lower ranked people who are also might have their friends list open. So I would recommend taking like a few minutes to maybe look through that and see if you can snipe anyone who has a good horse that you can use in the future. But my gold ship is a good start, right? At least it's a 9-star. Class 2 is going to make it tough. I'm guessing there's not a lot of top players in class 2. But at least in my experience, it's pretty easy to climb up to class 5. Class 5 is where it actually gets difficult. Like, you could see that I'm actually probably going to retain class 6, which is crazy, but the first time I got to class 6, I got demoted immediately afterwards. But there's actually a chance that I keep class 6 this time. But yeah, if you click that all button, then you'll see the people in class 6, and you can maybe snipe some of them with really good legacy characters. But anyways, back to it. I feel like the most valuable ones that not everyone is taking into consideration is if you could get a 9-star stamina. Which is why so many of my guests, like, I tried to snipe as many people as I could. Like, this is a 9-star stamina. This is a 9-star stamina. This is only 6-star stamina, but this is a 9-star stamina. That's a 9-star speed. This is a 9-star stamina. Like, I tried to get as many of them as I could. Just for, like, different situations. Because 9-star stamina, I think, are the most valuable ones. But power is also good. It's like stamina, power, and then maybe speed after that. Because what's going to happen is you're going to spend most of your time training speed. So you want to get your power and stamina from somewhere else. And obviously, just you could see that I'm going to start this run with an extra 84 stamina, right? That's pretty good. And I also get 42 power, just to start the run. And then another thing to pay attention to is the affinity. Here you could see that I'm going to have double circle affinity, which is kind of what you want. You want to try and get to double circle affinity. Is there any... Like, this is single circle. Single circle's okay, but if you're going below single circle... Do we have anything? If you're going to, like, triangle, you probably want to avoid triangle. Because this is going to affect how good your inspirations are. And I don't know if it affects your chance of gold inspirations, but your gold inspirations are going to be better. My follow list is full at the moment. You can only follow 15 people. Sorry. I don't want to be like messing with my follow list all the time, but I do appreciate the offer. And there is a way to like increase the number of people you could follow, but you have to spend your friend points on that. And I don't have enough friend points at the moment to do that, so. But anyways, so there's that. And the money that it requires, like, it's totally worth it to just borrow. I try and use my 3 daily borrows if you can, because probably your best characters are going to come out of using all your borrows. Because these people, like, this person's obviously way better than I am. So. Now, moving on to the deck. I think I'm just going to use my normal deck for this. Your guest is bad. Yeah, I mean, you gotta work on it. That's everyone's goal, is to have a good guest. You want to be like this guy who has 10,000 people. You can see the funny thing is my gold ship also used this Rudolph. So the Rudolph is now being a legacy in this run twice. You want to be like that guy who has 10,000 uses of his guest. But anyways, this is what I'm going to use. And I don't know what your cards are looking like, because you said you don't really roll for cards. I would recommend that you roll mainly for cards, honestly. And even if you don't end up, like, this is a welfare card. Like, Super Creek, the only reason I'm using Super Creek is because she has Swinging Maestro. And I spent 30,000 carats trying to get Super Creek duplicates, and I only got 2. So, I only have a level 40 Super Creek. You really want to get this to at least 45 if possible. But 50 is ideal. And then this card is a welfare card. I don't know if you were playing when the game first came out, but the first event gave you this card completely maxed out for free. And I think the next event that's coming up in less than a week is going to be another speed card. It's going to give you an SSR speed card completely maxed out for free. So you're going to want to make sure that you participate in that event, which is where I was talking about, like, playing multiple accounts can be annoying. Maxing out that event 3 times on 3 different accounts is going to be really annoying. I can tell you that much. But I would definitely make sure that you at least pick it up on your favorite account. And then the other ones are just SRs, right? I'm just using SRs that I was able to max out. Because a maxed out SR is better than a non-maxed out SSR. So like here, I'm using, instead of, let's filter it by wit. I'm using this Agnes Tachyon because it's fully maxed out, level 45, over a fine motion. Oh, I didn't mean to click it, but over a fine motion, right? Like a fine motion without any limit breaks is not as good as this Agnes Tachyon. But also, Daiwa Scarlet's pretty good. Marikane Fuku Kitaru is pretty good. I don't even have the best SR wit card, which you might have. It's called Marvelous Sunday. Marvelous Sunday is probably the only SR one that's better than Agnes Tachyon. But yeah, you should base it off of how many limit breaks you have, not... Like, if you have a fine motion, but it has 0 limit breaks, and you have a Marvelous Sunday, or a Daiwa Scarlet, or an Agnes Tachyon that's fully limit broken, the SR card's going to be way better. It's not even close. Now, once you start get to like once you have like maybe 3 copies of Find Motion or 4 copies of Find Motion, then it starts to compete with these SR cards. And obviously, the fully maxed out SR card is going to be better. But as far as stamina goes, I could show you like stamina. Super Creek is kind of on its own level because of Swinging Maestro. But ideally, and I don't have it, so I don't use them. But if you have either Mayano Top Gun fully maxed out or Manhattan Cafe fully maxed out, these two are better than Super Creek at level 40. Like, if I had either of these two maxed out, they'd probably be better than Super Creek at level 40. Now, once you get Super Creek to level 45, she kind of becomes better. But these two at level 45 would be better. So those are the cards that you want to pay attention for. The Wit cards that I told you, Agnes Tachyon and Marvelous Sunday. These two stamina cards are very good. And then as far as speed cards go, the good ones are Narita Taishin, one of the best cards, but I don't have it maxed out. King Halo. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that. What did I have there? I had Super Creek. Where are the other? Oh, the other ones are there. King Halo's very good. I don't have her maxed out either. And then Sweep Tosho and Aishin Flash are both very good. All 4 of these are very good. And it's even better. Like, these are better than if I were to try and use this 2 limit broken Kita-san Black, right? So I just borrow someone else's Kita-san Black that's maxed out. But those are the cards that are very easy to get. And then I guess we could talk about power cards, but usually you're probably not even running power cards at all. The good ones are Hishi Amazon, Mihono Bourbon, Daikato Helios, and then some people like Biwa Hayahide. So I would, and again, you're not telling me how limit broken you have these cards, so I can't really make the decisions for you. I would take whichever cards are the most limit broken, right? So like, it doesn't show. But here, you can see this card, I have 4 limit breaks on it, right? So whichever cards you have 4 limit breaks on, you should prioritize those. So if you have 4 limit breaks on Hishi Amazon, I would use that one. But if you only have 1 copy of Hishi Amazon, it's not that good. Like, if you only have 1 copy of Hishi Amazon, I would rather use this vodka card than 1 copy of Hishi Amazon. So you kind of have to base it off of that. The rule that I would use is if you have an SR card that is below or like 2 limit breaks or lower, a maxed out SSR card or a maxed out SR card is always going to be better. Pretty much no matter what. So let's get back to Super Creek. And then we're just going to use one of my friends' Kita-san Black. So this is like the deck that I'm looking at, right? I'm running 1 stamina card, 1 wit card, 4 speed cards. Uncapped, yeah. I don't know. Some people call it limit break, some people call it uncapped. The game calls it uncapped. You are correct. You don't have it uncapped at all, though. You have anything that's uncapped? Like, you gotta pull some more support cards is what I'm hearing. You got baited by trying to get too many characters, but the support cards are what wins you the game and makes good characters. So, like, this deck is not even that great. If I could replace this Agnes Tachyon with a Marvelous Sunday, I would. But I just don't have Marvelous Sunday. And then maybe if I had one of the stamina cards that I was talking about, either Mayano Top Gun or Manhattan Cafe, I'd replace one of these speed cards with it. Probably this one. I think that this card is probably the worst out of all of them. Even though it's higher level than these two, I think that these two are better. You have a Tokai Teo 1 time? Wait, there's a Tokai Teo SR? Hold on, I don't even know which one that is. Where's Tokai Teo? I didn't see it. Where? Do you mean SSR? I know there's a Tokai Teo SSR. Do I not even have it? Because I have her right here. I actually have her SSR one time uncapped. But I don't see another Tokai Teo unless I'm just blind, which is possible. You get at the start. What do you mean you get it? Oh, you mean the... Oh, don't use the silver cards. No, the silver cards are never... These are just rares. Never use these. These are all bad. Silver card is never going to beat a gold card. I mean, like, maybe that's not entirely correct, but it's easy enough to get gold cards that I would not be using silver cards. Especially since the most important resource right now is monies. So you don't want to be wasting your monies on leveling up any of these silver cards. So yeah, I mean, the ones I would check for are that with Scarlet, Hishi Amazon, Mayano Top Gun, Manhattan Cafe, Mihono Bourbon, Agnes Tachyon, Aishin Flash, Sweep Tosho, Narita Taishin. This was actually a welfare card too. It's not that bad, but it's not it's not a Marvelous Sunday or Agnes Tachyon. Daikato Helios. Pretty much those. If you have any of those, that's what I'd be looking for. Also, you were saying like you use Guts cards. I would not use any Guts cards. Guts cards are a no-no right now, I think. Unless you're running exclusively a Guts build, which I don't even know if I want to tell you about that because I would not worry about a Guts build right now. So anyways, we're looking at 4 speed cards just because we have so much stamina from our legacy that hopefully we'll be able to we'll get a decent amount of stamina. See, we get to start with 84 stamina, 42 power. Honestly, the bad thing about my legacies is I only get Behold Thine Emperor's Divine Might, which isn't that good on... You have a Grass Water Guts card. Well, don't use the Guts card. You gotta start rolling for cards. But the problem is we just passed the last good, like, card to be on rate up for a while. So I'm not sure what the best choice is now. Because the next good cards to roll for are like a month and a half away. Pretty much the 2 good times to roll were for Kitasan Black and Super Creek. And I put 30,000 carats into each of them. And I still didn't get everything that I wanted, but... Yeah, we're just gonna friendship max at the beginning. Let's go speed. Yeah, I mean, the problem is like, even if you have a Super Creek, like, I was using a base Super Creek for a while. Base Super Creek is not that good, honestly. The only thing that's good about her is that she has Swinging Maestro, and that's about it. Yo, what's going on? I've been playing this game a lot recently, but I play a lot of different games. I was kind of thinking I was going to play Once Upon a Galaxy today, but then I felt like playing this game, so it really just depends on what I feel like playing. But I switch it up a lot. Lots of roguelikes, which this just happens to be like a gacha roguelike. So it just happened to be a really good fit as far as games that I like. And a lot of other people like this game too. Give me some power. I should probably put McQueen on the list of stuff here. What was the other card that I'm using? Agnes Tachyon. Ooh. That's tempting. Both of these are really tempting. I guess we gotta go speed because we have so much stamina. Oh, I don't... Let's split it as the one that gives you energy, right? I think. Yeah, okay, we got a 90% chance to not get slow metabolism. Okay, we're good. Anything interesting today? What do you mean by interesting? Like any other games? I usually don't switch games midstream, if that's what you mean. But nothing super crazy has happened in Umamusume. It's pretty lackluster Taurus Cup runs today. Well, just more friendship. Yeah, I don't know. Would people be interested in like switching games like over the course of a stream? There's positives and negatives to it. Like if you really like Umamusume and then all of a sudden I'm switching to like Once Upon a Galaxy or something, that might be disappointing. But then it also kind of means like, do you have like a hard cutoff time where you switch games at this time, or this is an anime gamble game? You just gotta limit how much you let the gambling actually affect you. That's why whenever you're going for something in a game like this, you should make sure that you've been saving up for it for a while. Unless you want to spend a bunch of money. Well, this is not that good. I guess we rest. Ooh. That's a lot of people. Yeah, I feel like everyone's probably heard of this game at this point. I think this one gives, yeah, a stat that's not useless. Ooh, chasing brilliance before the first race. So, something that I like to do, especially on McQueen for the first race, is I think it's really easy to just run her as front runner. Because she has B in front runner anyways. So you can kind of make it so you don't have to run another maiden race for sure by just doing front runner. And I've been trying to do front runner on everyone, but sometimes those people that aren't very good at front runner, it doesn't work quite as well. At the moment, I only stream on YouTube. I used to stream on Twitch a little bit, but right now I'm only doing YouTube. It just makes it easier for me. And I don't stream that much, so... she likes this one. Oh, right, we gotta get extra fans. Probably gonna run a Hopeful Stakes. I really don't want to train Guts. I guess we'll just do Wit then. Which one gives what? It's called Queen of the Island. You get speed or stamina. I'll take stamina, thank you. Okay, this one's pretty good. But I think this one's better. Because Kita-san Black hints are really good. Okay, not that one though. That one's bad. We do get energy back from Aishin Flash. Guts is not really useful. You need to realize that Guts is currently unusable. Guts is hands down the worst stat, and you should never train it if at all possible. Do I want 10 energy? I don't want the stats. Well, they really want me to train Guts after I just made fun of it. Instead, I'm gonna rest. How about that? Didn't see that outcome coming. Okay, this is actually really good. We get a special weak hint, which will give her more friendship. Sweep Tosho's getting close to orange. It really depends on... Like, there's kind of a hierarchy of skills. You want as much speed as possible, but you also need enough stamina to finish the race. So stamina and speed are the two most important. And the most important is having enough stamina to finish the race. Once you've met that, then you want as much speed as possible. So most people just say that speed is the best stat, but... And then after that, as much power as you can get, but... So tempting. But I get more power out of this anyways. Yeah, give me that. Stop giving me extra tank hits. It's not a good skill. I'm not using extra tank. We do have a lot of... Ooh, we got Spring Runner? Wait, you're the only one who gets Spring Runner natively, right? Spring Runner is good for the Taurus Cup because it takes place in spring. Okay, get Sweep Tosho up to orange. Ooh. Now that's a lot. Give me that. Extra training. Give me the energy back. I need to get better at, like, picking between getting the energy back and taking the stats. I think that's one thing that I'm bad at. That's really tempting, but I don't think I could do a 14% failure chance. I think we gotta rest. Okay, it's getting mad at us, but we're not racing till you got your first inspiration. You always get the inspirations on, like, at the start of April. The inspirations always come on the same day of the year. Why does everyone keep going to guts? I'm doing this one. Alright, we're racing tomorrow, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna click this. Oh my gosh, really? Your mood had to go down right before the race? Well, we have to race this turn, otherwise we lose. Probably just pick up that because it's cheap and we're going to want it anyways for swinging Maestro. Could get that, but I think I'm just going to save. Surely you can win with no skills, essentially. Alright, swap back to Pace Chaser because it's better for you. You got second. It doesn't matter. We got enough fans anyways. As long as we get third on that race. Okay, but we're going to lose a whole bunch of energy here because you didn't get first. Okay, New Year's resolution. I like to always set it up so I have less energy so then I can pick the option that gives energy back. Ooh. Some good options here, huh? Do this one. I don't remember what this gives. Is it called Resolve and Duty? It's speed and wisdom or power. Go ahead, give me that power. Okay, well everyone's here, so we're gonna take that. Medium quarters is good. We're gonna want that. Elegance. I always take this one. I guess we just take the Super Creek hint. Get her more friendship. Ooh, another homestretch haste. That's nice. What? You just got a random nice nature card? I want to say the top option gives you energy, but I'm just going to look it up. Both of them give you energy, but the top one gives you more. So I'll take more energy, please. Ooh. It's got to be a go for stamina here. Sweep Tosho hints kind of suck, but it is what it is. Oh, actually she gave us the best one possible. Speed and power. You're in a bad... Okay, so we've now entered the territory where I can no longer rely on my cards to get my mood up. So I got a recreation, I guess. I can't remember how late in the year, too, do you have to be to get the claw game? I don't remember if you can get it this early. We did get a double mood up, though, and then another mood up from that. First event from Super Creek, no claw game, so it must have to be later. I think it's like past April, maybe after the first inspiration where you can get claw game. Ooh, both of these are tempting. Are you talking about how much you won the race by? 10 lengths or whatever? We gotta go for this one. It's slightly better, I think. Also, if you didn't know, you get more fans the more you win a race by. Ooh, we got a gold inspiration. So gold inspiration gives more stuff. But yeah, the further distance you are ahead in the race, the more fans you get for it. That's a lot of stuff. That's pretty good. Let's see what all we got. Where did we get the speed from? It must have been from... Where is it? Also, we got a Turf Spark? That's crazy. Oh, the URA Finale Spark gives you speed. There it is. And then we got 10 speed, 89 stamina, 38 power. We now have S in Turf, which is crazy. So now I think we have better acceleration just whenever we're running on Turf, which is almost always. Also, Corner Adept is great. We don't really care about Tether, and Hydrate is also great because we do want to get Hydrate on a Pace Chaser. Probably. Ooh, and then they're giving us a great speed training that will get Aishin Flash to orange as well. There's a Sweep Tosho hint, which kind of sucks, but... yeah, I don't want that. Okay, our speed facility is already level 4, which is good. Special week event progress means that we might get Gourmand at some point. Wow. I gotta do that even with the 6% fail chance, right? That's pretty good. Ooh. Well, we can't do that, but that's very tempting. That would get Special League up to orange as well. This would get Super Creek up to orange. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, sometimes it doesn't pay off. But we got well rested. This is kind of low. Really tempted to just go here, get Super Creek to orange right now. So right now we're trying to get ready for summer vacation. I kind of messed it up. I probably should have spent energy that turn. Because now we're in an awkward spot where I don't want to rest again. Just gonna get Special Week to orange here. And then hopefully we could just wit. I kind of wanted a rainbow wit. Losing at the Ikuka show. Oh, you're a little bit ahead of me. Are you already losing or did you not get first place? Oh, you took multiple tries. That's kind of bad. Your stats might be low. Like, how are your stats looking compared to mine? You're how many months ahead of me? You're already late October. I'm early July, so you're like 4 months ahead of me. How are your stats looking comparatively? Ooh, nothing to do turn 1. So usually, if you have nothing to do, you just want to get your energy back in summer vacation. Ooh, 64 speed. This is why we run all the speed cards, right? Because sometimes you press a button that gives you 64 speed. Probably just want to wit here. Give me more power. What do we got? 47 speed, also good. I'll take it. So we got over 100 speed just in summer vacation. Ooh. 41 speed outside of summer vacation is very tempting. Do I risk it? It's pretty good. I think we play safe and we just rest. We do the responsible thing, which is not fail at training. Alright, well, we're definitely going to want corner add up, so we'll go ahead and grab that. And we're definitely going to want homestretch haste. We'll grab that. Ooh, and then media. Well, we don't need medium corners during the career, but I definitely want it after the career. And we're going to want hydrate, but I don't have enough points. Is Kikuka show long? It's medium. We should be fine. I won by 10 lengths. Oh wait, no, this is the other one, the Kobe. Okay, never mind, I lied. So, yeah, obviously the G2 race is going to be easier. Oh, but we only have one turn till this one. What can we do with our one turn? Seems like not a whole lot. So we're just gonna do wit because it's gonna give me 9 energy back. Because friendship training with the good wit cards gives you extra energy back, which is why having a nice wit card is very good. Fine motion does it too, but fine motion at base level only gives you 8. Is this a long race? Yeah, this is a long race. So, like, if you're... I don't know when you're buying the skills. You can see that I only buy skills right before races. But if I can, I try not to buy skills at all. But in this case, like, I think it's acceptable to maybe buy a stamina skill that you're going to want right before a long race. So I would maybe buy, like, hydrate. Or if I didn't have corner recovery, I might buy corner recovery right before a longer race. And you can see that every single time the predictions are going to say that my guts is not good, right? But we're going to win anyways. And this time we won by distance. Do we run the Arima Keenan? This actually might be a valuable tip. I don't know if you sped on ahead. Oh, we got a hydrate hit? That sucks because we just bought hydrate. So there's nothing. So I don't know if you already like carried on, but this is actually going to be very valuable for specifically her career. I didn't realize it because you're gonna lose at the Tenno show. But this could help. When does the Tenno show take place? It's late April. This could have helped you win, which is right now you could see that with the races I've run, I only have 41,000 fans, right? So you probably didn't run a whole lot of extra races either, so you probably had a similar amount of fans. So what I would recommend doing is you want to get at least 60,000 fans by February and at least 70,000 fans and the director's friendship to green by April. And that's going to level up your ultimate for you. And the best races to do that are right now. You have two, actually this race, I kind of want to run this race just because I don't have the trophy, but ignore that. The two good races to run are late November. You got the Japan Cup. It gives you 30,000 fans, and with the fan bonus on cards, you can get like 50,000 or more. The other good race is the Arima Keenan, also gives you 30,000 fans. I think the Japan Cup is usually a little bit easier because it's only a medium, but we're kind of going to base it off of if we have any really good training days on either of those 2 days. Here, I don't really have anything to do, so I'm going to go ahead and get the director up to green, like I just said. So now the director's up to green, so now I just need 70,000 fans before April. And then I'll cancel really quick just so I can see. Yeah, none of these are any good, so we don't care. The problem, stamina. Are you positive? Do you have stamina skills as well? The blue ones? But even if your problem is stamina, your ultimate might help. I'm not positive on that. If like your ultimate can kind of pseudo give you extra stamina, like cheat you into having more stamina. But I would recommend trying to do a race before the new year so you can get up to at least 70,000 fans. 451 stamina sounds like enough. Please only take 5 energy. Ah, I hate you. Yeah, because I only have 491. Granted, I'll probably have more by the time I get there, but it's not that far off. And I already have corner recovery and hydrate. If you had both of those, I think you should be fine. This turn kind of sucks, but we want to spend energy because it's about to be the new year. And we get free energy on the new year, so we're just going to spend it. I always take this one. I don't actually know what it does. Sure, stamina. Okay. Could pick this just to get wit and some energy back, but I think, like I just said, we're just going to spend energy. And this is the best place to spend it at. We'll get like 27 speed or something out of it because of the reporter. Oh, we get 28. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so here, this choice, the top choice is going to give you 30 energy back. I usually take this one. This one is an all stats up by 5. You had a lot more on the last one. Well, you see that I haven't trained stamina very much, but I don't know how your legacies were looking, right? I assume you didn't find a 9-star stamina legacy. And then this one just gives you skill points, so I wouldn't worry about that. I almost always take the energy. And then immediately after that, the next event is the raffle, which also gives you energy back, so I would recommend spending energy again. And this is a great place to spend energy. Now the energy isn't, or the raffle isn't guaranteed to give you energy back, but I think it's like a 90% chance. Yeah, we got a bunch of carrots, that's 20 energy back and all stats up by 5. And we're in a pretty good spot. What do I want to do here? Probably this one. Let's get that back. Okay, so now's Valentine's Day, so by February, before early February, you want to make sure you have at least 60,000 fans, so then your ultimate levels up. It's probably speed, right? She had 54 stamina? I mean, that's pretty close to mine. It's only missing a single star, so you had 8 star stamina. Ooh. I gotta take this at 5% failure. It's gonna give us 28 plus 4 from the reporter. Might even be plus 5 if we max her out here. It is plus 5. Okay, surely I can't train again. I gotta rest. Unforeseen lunch. I think I take this one. Energy. Also, you could see like the use of the Aishin flash card, right? Because she's giving me energy just randomly at times. So I just like add an advantage because I have extra energy. I get extra energy from my wit friendship trainings. I get extra energy from my random events on my cards. We'll go stamina here. And then now is April, so we have inspiration on April. Always. And then right after this is the Fan Fest. Wait, what did we just do? What was that? Long aptitude. Okay, well, I would have preferred not long. But yeah, so right after the inspiration, which we got a bunch of stamina, a bunch of power, long aptitudes, whatever, and some hints on that skill. Right after that is the Fan Fest, where you need 70,000 fans and green friendship with the director. And if you have that, your ultimate levels up again. So now we have level 3 ultimate. And then we're gonna go stamina here. So for me, my stamina is almost at 700 right now at the Tenno show. And I probably don't even need to buy skills. I'm getting kind of nervous that we don't have any of the gold skills yet. But you can't really control that. I assume you started a new run. Also, I have S in Turf and S in Long, but that's obviously not going to happen very often. Okay, and then the last fan marker that you want to hit is 120,000 before Christmas of the last year. But you almost always hit that. It's like impossible not to hit it. We're kind of low on speed is my concern. We're early May, so if I rest right now... this is a little obnoxious because we got to run a race right before summer break. If I could do this training, we get 5 extra speed from you, and then I rest, and then I like wit train or rest again or something, depending on how good the rest was. And also, my speed facility is now maxed out at 5, so that's going to be good for the future, like the last half of the last year. Getting as good a training in as possible. We rest now. Oh, we got well rested. So all we need is like a wit training right now. That's tempting, but you don't want to press that before summer vacation. So I think we just do the wit training, get our energy to max out. I don't know what these two options do, so I'm gonna check it. Are you also looking up, like, what the options actually give you from cards? Because there's definitely options that are better than others. What is this? Happenstance introduced through intervention. Yeah, top one's completely useless. I don't want that at all, so I guess I'll take 10 wit. There's this nice tool on a website called Game Tora where you could put in the character you're racing with and all of your cards, as well as the scenario that you're racing in, but we only have URA right now. And then you can just like click on them and be like, oh, I have an event for Majiro McQueen, name of the event, and it tells you what all the options do. Which apparently in the future, in the Japanese version, they just tell you what the options do in the game, but at the moment they don't do it. So hopefully we'll see that in the future. We really haven't gotten any of these gold skills yet. I feel like I hear what you're saying, some of them make sense, but then you play a gold ship run and you're like, none of these options make sense at all. I don't know how this option gave me power. And then you start looking stuff up. Yeah, we should be fine. Again, look, I got double circles in everything except for I got an X in guts. They don't like how much guts I have. A troll horse. Also, if you're wondering, like, I don't know how many stats you're getting after a race, but you can see that I'm getting, like, an all stats up by 4 after every race that I win. And that's based on how leveled up your cards are. They have more race bonus. So you just get free stats for just having leveled up cards, which is why I recommend using as many fully uncapped cards as you can. Because you're going to get a lot of race bonus just out of leveling up the card as much as possible. Okay, well this turn has nothing, so I guess I'm just going to do the wit so we don't waste energy. I might actually take the stamina here, but I really need to do a lot of speed training. That's another really good stamina click, though. We'll take it. Wow, really? Okay, I guess this summer vacation is only stamina. I'll take it, though. It's fine. We'll look for as much speed as we can in the last half a year. And we just want to rest right here. Doesn't one of these events give you energy? Rob. What is it? Book Lover Quirks. The bottom one gives you energy and power. Okay, we kind of just gotta spam speed for the rest of the run, so... we're kind of at the mercy of the game. Okay, this top one gives speed, but it costs me 10 energy, unfortunately. But all the options cost energy, so... I don't really like that event, but it is what it is. It would be really nice to click this wit here, but we gotta get as much speed as we can. Does she run the Arima Keenan? I can't remember. I think she does. No, she does not run the Arima Keenan. Here, I could take Lone Wolf. Do I take Lone Wolf or not? I mean, she's actually kind of good. If I can max out her speed, this would be a legitimate character to use in the Taurus Cup, assuming that I get those gold skills, which have not come through yet, but... I'm gonna take Lone Wolf. The problem with taking Lone Wolf is you tank mood down. Yeah, I mean, right now it's not looking good because we don't have Professor of Curvature, we don't have Swinging Maestro, and we don't have Gourmand yet. Unless we see like all of those in the last few days, then this character's probably not going to end up good. So, right now on the fans, if you wanted a legend run, you probably have to run either the Japan Cup or the Arima Keenan to actually get the legend run. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it because I want as many stats as possible. But yeah, you probably got to run one of those two right now. Okay, there's Gourmand, probably. This one's like a 50-50. Okay, we did get Gourmand. That's great news. Just gotta be all speed all the time. Cooking up memories. This sounds like something that's gonna give me energy back. Which one is better? Probably down the hatch gives more energy, but... No, okay, I would have messed that up pretty badly. The bottom one does not give energy back. Bottom one gives you early lead, which doesn't even work on a pace chaser, right? Yeah, okay. Top one gives 15 energy, though. This is... I gotta just go wit here. It'd be stupid to waste energy on a bad speed training. Yeah, it gives you early lead, but early lead only works on front runners. Okay, so there's the last ultimate level up because we had 120,000 fans by Christmas. Oh my gosh, can we not get any good speed trainings? We got 4 speed cards. Where are you at? I think we're not going to end up with max speed. What do we got? Nothing. Why is everyone on power? Okay, we gotta rest and just hope that the next 2 turns give us like 100 speed both turns. Even then we wouldn't max out. But the other thing is each of these races in the URA finale gives you a lot of stats. Do I buy Gourmand now? I probably just buy it right now. Yeah, I think this run is dead, but it's going to be an easy win. But she's not going to be useful. We needed like some big buttons. We needed to see some 100s. Or at least like 60s or something. Alright, what do we got? Another 23, huh? We're just getting unlucky, right? Because all the cards have something called specialty priority, which means they show up at their type of training more often, and it's just not happening. Now, granted, Aishin Flash's specialty priority is a little bit low, but we got, like, Kita-san Black. Her specialty priority is really high. Well, there's an okay one. We had 3 of them show up. But it's too little too late. We're not even gonna get 1100 speed. But I'd be fine if she was a 9-star Spark. That would be good. That's what I'm telling you. You gotta get your cards up. Cards are the secret to doing well. But unfortunately, it means you gotta give up rolling for horses and instead go for support cards. But once you have like a decent deck, you can kind of just be like, I don't need to roll on any cards in the future unless I really want it. Like, I'm getting close. If I had my Kita-san Black and my Super Creek maxed out, then I could probably just say, oh, I don't need to roll for anything ever again and just only use other people's, like, whatever card is currently good, just use someone else's. And in the future, there's going to be ways to earn those uncaps. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for, to be able to level up my Kita-san Black and my Super Creek. And before the finals, you can't get any more hints, so you might as well just buy all the skills you can. Buy double medium corners, because that one's pretty good. What else do we want? I mean, Spring Runner. We could get firm conditions after the race. Maybe get straightaway Adept, maybe get Stamina to spare, but there's no way she's not going to be good enough to run in the Taurus Cup anyways, so I don't think it matters. What does that lucky one do? It sucks, I think, right? Lucky 7, moderately good things may happen when in bracket 7. I think bracket 7 is like the starting gates. It's like 13, 14, and 15. If you happen to start in one of those, which is completely random, then you get like stat ups. I don't know which stats because it's very vague, but it probably gives you like stamina and speed and power up or something like that. Most of those green skills, like, the only reason I'm buying this and this is because I know they're specifically going to be used in the Taurus Cup. Otherwise, I would usually just ignore green skills and go for good yellow or blue skills. Yeah, the more random a green skill is, the less useful it is, so. Alright, I'm gonna let her run the race. And I'm gonna go grab some more water while she's running. I shall return.
URA ファイナルズ決勝 18人の馬娘たちが挑みます。虎視眈々と上位を狙っています。3番人気はテイエムオペラ王、2番人気を紹介しましょう。チンボリ・ルドルフ、スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負ってグランプリ馬娘メジロマックイーン1番人気です。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
ゲートイン完了、出走の準備が整いました。スタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
日本のブルボンとアイネス・フージン、この2人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気メジロマックイーン、花を奪っていったのはアイネス・フージン、すぐに続いて日本のブルボン。激しい先頭争い。3番手に10番、1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かって行きます。アイネス・フージン、快調に飛ばして行きます。さあ花に立ったのはアイネス・フージン、このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を狙うのは日本のブルボン、そしてその後方には10番メジロマックイーン、ここにいた。あとはチンボリ・ルドルフ、8番追走。
She's in a good spot. There's no one in front of her, so she can kind of just like escape the pack when she needs to. I don't know what this Rudolph is doing, but hopefully she doesn't get in the way. Okay, she's getting in the way.
並びかけてきた。それを見るように2番少し後ろから5番1馬審査ハッピーミーク、1馬身離れて12番、その後13番差がなくウィニングチケット、そしてそのうち6番、さらには18番、後方2番手に11番、最後方15番、意気揚々と先頭を行きますミホノブルボン。どうでしょうこの展開。
参ります。お覚悟。かかってしまっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいですが。
Alright, as long as she has room, she should easily win. Yeah, she's got room. She's fine. It's not even close. What do you mean by catching up with the goals? I'm not sure what you mean by that. And then here at the end, you get a race bonus, and then the reporter, if you maxed her out, she gives you +5 to everything, and then the director, if you maxed her out, she gives you +15 to everything. And then you get another bonus for the end of the campaign, which is +5 to everything. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Like, you can't do the races on the wrong turns. Like, the races only happen on specific days. We established that it's a left-handed track, right? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. This character is not going to be used. She's not that bad. Maybe I'll keep her just for long races in the future. If I'm going to do that, maybe I grab this. She just doesn't have Swinging Maestro. But now I grabbed medium corners, which kind of sucks. Oh well. I'll probably have to make a better one in the future anyways. It's so tempting to keep her because she has S in turf and S in long. How often are you going to get that? She's almost 900 stamina. I mean, she might be okay. Just a little slow. Oh, and then we didn't even get a good blue spark. Your game's lagging or the stream's lagging? That's not good if the stream's lagging. I assume that's you who added me. This you? Does have fine motion and Narita Bryan. Interesting. I haven't really had that issue with this game at all. Let's go do some illegal tennis shoe laundering real quick. Oh, no one wants any tennis shoes, huh? Alright, fair enough. Alright, well let's do a quick Ryan run as well. What did we establish earlier? We gotta run mile and long. I think we just tank the mile. Which one was the mile? This one. It's super early. It's an OP race. Surely we can win an OP without actually focusing on it. Although I could pick you to give me a B in mile. I think it'll be fine. Ooh, none of these have double circle affinity. Oh, it's Taiki Shuttle. Nope. Taiki Shuttle does give me B in mile. What else do you have? Mile, Pace Chaser, Turf. It's pretty decent. And her ability's not bad either, right? Yeah, I think I just saw your box sheet. Well, since we don't have double circles anywhere, we could do this and hope for the Agnes Tachyon spark. It's only a 1-star, so it's not very likely. And I pretty much, like, my deck doesn't change very much unless I'm running something that, like, requires something specific, or I don't need Super Creek for, like, a Boxian run or something. But my deck stays pretty similar just because these are the cards I have leveled, so they're going to be better than anything else, and I don't want to waste too many materials on other stuff. But pretty much Kitasan Black is in every single deck, no matter what distance you're running or what you're doing, so... My favorite one to train? I mean, it's pretty easy to train Marazinski, so she's pretty fun. because you don't have to work too hard for it. What else? I just had another one in mind, but now I forgot it. Let's go back and look. I mean, McQueen's pretty fun to train, but that's also mostly because she's just easy. Who in here is fun? Mayano Top Gun's kind of fun. I think probably Marazinski right now. I need to do another Super Creek run at some point. Only done one Super Creek run since I got her. I've only done one Air Groove run too. I guess Wit. Kind of not a very good turn. Rest day. Oh, I don't know any of Ryan's events. Where's Ryan at? Ooh. I guess surely this won't go wrong. Okay. Yeah, I don't have Taiki Shuttle. They really want me to click Guts, huh? Fine, I'll do it. Another Guts? Okay, now they're going too far. I feel like whenever the game does this, it's bound to be a bad run. Almost a B+. Ooh, failure rate's really high. Alright, fine, we'll rest. Eat your vegetables. Give me speed. This turn's not great. You train more Wit? How do you know that the Wit was the problem? Because what I was saying yesterday is usually if you want a higher rating, you should make your higher stats higher, not your bad stats higher. So like if Wit was low and you wanted to get that B+, you should have just kept training speed instead or something if your speed was high. Because if you get like a 1200 in speed, I think you're pretty much guaranteed to have a B+. This is tough. All of these suck. I guess let's get... We could really use Agnes Tachyon being an Orange Friendship soon. Do I take the early Lone Wolf? That is the question. I really don't want to be normal mood, but... Yeah, fine, I'll do it. Okay, no worries. I'm just saying if you didn't have maxed out speed, you should have trained speed if you wanted the B+. Power, huh? It's reasonable. Ooh, chasing brilliance. Nice, we get the mood back up. Okay, we probably gotta rest. Oh, sleep deprived. At least we didn't actually get the sleep deprived status. Give me the speed. We'll probably go wit here. Just for the friendship and not spending energy. Ooh, paying it forward right before the race? That's great news. I'll take 10 energy and a mood up. Okay, surely we don't have any skills we want. We already bought Lone Wolf, so... Should be a free win, even on Front Runner, I think. Because I think Lone Wolf should make it easy. Alright, she got it. Ooh. This would get Kita-san Black up to orange already. Nah, I think I gotta take that. I mean, I train them different depending on what the run is. The problem is there's a lot of Umas that have very similar careers. Like Medjuro Ryan and McQueen are very similar. So I'm probably gonna end up training them almost the same. I use like almost the same deck for pretty much everything. But there's slight differences. It just it really depends. But a lot of times I'm always going for max speed, as much stamina and as much power I can get. And then we go from there. Ooh. But yeah, with a lot of the medium runners, you kind of just end up training everyone the same. And you run the same races because they're good to run and stuff like that when you need fans. Okay, well, I haven't trained Haru Urara in a while, so I don't remember. I literally haven't trained her since I got my new cards. But she is short distance, so I'd probably take out the Super Creek card. And I'd either run 2 wit or a power and 1 wit and 4 speed. But other than that, like, I think the fundamentals in picking things is very similar. You're going for like most friendships and prioritizing the stats that are important to you. Yeah, I think for her you probably don't need stamina as much. So you just be going as much speed and power and wit as possible. Just admit defeat. Oh, see, we already have stage 3. But the stage 3 only gave us Hydrate. Okay, so now we can't get Gourmand. I think that only happens if you... Oh, we already had Hydrate. I don't know. That's just unlucky. It doesn't happen very often. Haru's tough because she's a dirt runner. And the dirt runners, the races for dirt runners give less fans. So a lot of times you don't actually level up your ultimate from the dirt runners. Plus Haru has to run the Arima Keenan, which unless, like, some people have trained her to win the Arima Keenan, but most of the time you're not going to train her to win the Arima Keenan. So you just have a free run, a free race loss. That's kind of annoying. I don't know what this does. I think probably the best way to train is kind of with distance. Oh yeah, if you won it by distance, then you get more fans. It's not a whole lot. It's a small percentage, but you do get more fans from the race. Oh, we gotta go top option. But yeah, when you're training, you kind of want to work... Like, you kind of want to have stat goals in mind, maybe first, before you start, and then work from there to try and meet those goals. Like, if I'm running a medium racer, then I want to make sure I at least have 600 stamina at some point. And once I get that done, then maybe you work on other things. Obviously, for the Taurus Cup, you're trying to get as much stamina as possible, like preferably 1,000, which is a medium race. But like just for the career, you're probably, if you could get to 600 stamina at some point in the career of a medium racer, you're probably good to go. Especially if you have a gold stamina skill. And then like, I don't really look for power goals ever. Wit goals, like 400 is a really good number for wit, just for career mode. And then speed, obviously, as much as you could get. So if you just like work from there and then just try and maximize everything you can. Yeah, if you're just worried about winning the URA finale, if you already have 700 stamina, and especially if you already have Swinging Maestro, I don't know if you do, but then I would probably just focus on speed. But if you see a good stamina button, if they're like, I'll give you 45 stamina if you press this button, you know, sometimes you... And the speed button is like, I'll give you 13 speed. You take the stamina because it's better. Yeah, we gotta rest. Yeah, if you have 700 stamina and Swinging Maestro, you got enough stamina to win the whole thing. So I would focus on making sure you get enough speed, like as much speed as possible, and then hopefully like 400 wit. If you could get to 400 wit, as much speed as possible, and that stamina, you should be able to win it. But it sounds like you're already doing good. If you're winning the one that you lost on last time by distance, then you're probably in a good spot. What do I want? I probably just want the power, because I'm going to train speed. We could get I should flash up to orange if I click that. But Kita-san black hints are good. Yeah, I mean, even that one's fine. Ooh. That's what you like to see. First year 42 speed. And it gets us Aishin Flash up to orange at the same time. Your game is lagging. That's unfortunate. Is it just in, like, making the decisions, or is it in, like, a race that you're watching? Ooh, I might just click this just to get her to orange right now. I will. Okay, we already got Professor of Curvature year 1 as well. It sucks that we didn't get Gourmand, though. And now we'll never be able to get it, but... It's when you train something. Is it lagging like it's your phone's fault, or it's like it's the internet's fault? Like, does it say connecting at the top, or is it your phone is, like, overheating? I really don't know what to do here. There's no good options. I think I'm just gonna click stamina. Yeah, just give me energy back. It does say connecting. Yeah, that means it's an internet problem. It could be a problem with their servers, but they kind of got their servers mostly in order at this point. So it might be your connection. Okay, we want to spend energy because it's about to be the new year. Oh, see, like, this is one of those options where how could you possibly tell me that you know what these options are going to give you, right? Because Fall Madly in Love, I think, gives you, like, it gives you the stat, which I don't remember what her stat is. I think it's stamina. Carry Yourself with Swagger is the one that gives you energy back. And then this one is the one that gives you Huzumawatchit's skill points. In Roblox, you got kicked out. I'm obviously taking the energy, but... Oh, we don't really have any good hints. I guess I could take Hydrate. But I don't really have anything that's going to make me faster right now. We pretty much have almost a fully discounted Hydrate. So I'll take that. Oh, I didn't even... It's not going to help me for this race, but... I have no idea what you're talking about right now. Don't run front runner. That would be bad. Okay, this one's... Oh, we won. Okay. If you have at least C in the race, even though it says you don't have the aptitude, you should be okay. Although I think I heard people say that you can win it with D, but you can't really win it with anything lower than D. But that's the only mile we gotta run, so... Ooh. That's kind of nice. It would be nice to go for stamina here, but we're about to get inspiration, which will give us more stamina. I think I'm gonna take this. Could get orange on special week right now. I think I'm just gonna press this button. Make sure we get some more friendship with the director. Okay, this one gives energy back and max energy, which is nice. There's a lot of speed. We'll probably take that as much as I would like to press that button. We're gonna go ahead and take 32 speed right now. The skill Speed Star. Is that good? I do not know what Speed Star does. Is Speed Star... That's not Special Week's signature skill, right? That's something else. How do I look up skills? What is Speed Star? Speed Star is from Fine Motion. It's TM Opera's special skill. Increase ability to break out of the pack on the final corner. Yeah, I think this skill's probably pretty good. As long as you're a pace chaser, this skill is probably pretty good. It's the gold version of something. What do we got here? I really want to get special week to orange. Did I take this for the Ice and Flash hint? I want friendship with Super Creek as well, but I think the best button is this one. Just go press that. What do we get? Standard distance? I mean, that's good for the Taurus Cup, I guess. Okay, at least she didn't actually get a migraine. I hate when your characters get a migraine. It's so annoying. Prepare to pass. It sounds like a decent skill. I think there's another one. What is it called? That's kind of in a similar vein, but better. I have it written down somewhere. It's called Nimble Navigator. I think Nimble Navigator is better, just because that's when you're like legitimately stuck. Like, that's a pace chaser's biggest enemy, is just getting boxed in and not being able to actually go try and win the race. So Nimble Navigator kind of helps you get out of that. But I would assume that Prepare to Pass and Speed Star are probably helpful. Okay, no worries. Take care. Have a nice one. I'll probably be streaming Fridays and Saturdays again, so hopefully I'll see you around. That is the Kita-san Black hint. But I really want to get Special Week to orange. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, a gold inspiration. Ah, we didn't get the medium. Got Pace Chaser corners though, and medium straightaways, and corner recovery. Lots of good skills there. Should be good. Ooh, okay. Well, probably can't do that. There's no one else here, which kind of sucks. So I think we just rest. That's a lot of people. I'm just gonna take this because we get Super Creek Friendship, we get an Aishin Flash thing, we get Director Friendship. We get the worst Aishin Flash skills, so that's unfortunate. I don't think I care about any skills. We're probably fine. Should be able to win without skills. Okay, we got second. That's not good. What happened? Should be fine. We just need to make sure we get enough fans now for year 3. But I think we run the Arima Keenan, so we'll be good to go. Okay, summer camp. We want to spend as much energy as possible right now and then rest. So we're gonna press this button. Okay, there's the first part of swinging Maestro. And then we gotta rest this turn. I don't know why I'm looking at this stuff. Okay, this turn kind of sucks, but at least Super Creek is here so we can give her some friendship. And then this turn sucks again, so I guess we just take a whole bunch of wit. It's actually a lot of stamina. I'm gonna press this for the Super Creek friendship. I don't know which of these is stats. We're in year 2, right? Yeah, top one's power. Well, not a very good summer camp, but hopefully next time we'll be set up to do better. Do need to make sure we only need to train with you one more time to get you to green. But we might get a random event that gets that to green anyways. We're gonna do this one. Oh, more fighter hints. Great. Okay, we gotta rest. Sleep deprived. Oh no, and we got night owl. That's terrible news. We probably need to cure that immediately. Okay, we got rid of it. There's the second part of Super Creek. Okay, well that's pretty bad because now our mood is down. We probably need a skill to be able to win this race. What was the distance? Long. So we probably want corner recovery. We already have hydrate. Could also maybe get this. Yeah, give me both of those. We're never going to get hints for that, and I want that skill anyways. I guess we could get hints for that from the next inspiration, but it's not very likely. Okay, and the Arima Keenan should get us the 7,000 fans we need. That was friendship with the director, right? So she should be a green. Yeah, she's a green. Although I'm still probably going to do this just for Super Creek. We really need to get our mood back up. But it seems like every time I press Recreation, I immediately get a random mood up, so... This would get Super Creek to orange. Kind of really tempted to just press Recreation here, though. Might get the Claw Game as well. Okay, we did not get Claw Game. That's surprising. Okay, we want to spend energy, though, because we're going to get it all back. But get Super Creek to orange. Alright, so now we got enough fans for the rest of the career. We don't really need to worry about it. And then overcome your romantic issues is the one that gives you energy, right? We're gonna get more energy, but the whip button is the nicest, so hopefully the raffle doesn't overcap us. Yeah, we only got 20, so that's fine. And then we get Swinging Maestro. Only one hint on it, but... Probably do this, just max out our energy right now. Valentine's Day, get our ultimate leveled up. Unfortunately, it looks like wit is the best thing here. This is not that bad. Give me these stats, I guess. Let's take this. It's a good amount of stamina, plus we get the hint. Okay, that's not very good. More stamina. Okay, I think we just rest. There's nothing good. Okay, not a second gold, but that's okay. Ooh, there's a lot of speed. We'll be taking that. Only second? What happened there? We're just gonna take all this speed, get some extra from the reporter. Long corners. Probably not gonna be useful, but... Ooh, I probably have to take this. Okay, so we obviously can't really train right now. Let's rest and then see where we're at. Ooh, well rested. Ooh, best foot forward. If I take the carrots, we have max energy. I think we just try and wit train and instead take the stats. Oh, I forgot about the race. Oh, dang it. So we're not gonna have max energy, but it should be fine. Very unlikely we get a homestretch haste hint. Also, I don't think we can get a swinging maestro hint anymore. Alrighty. Lots of wit energy, but I think we gotta take the big speed and hope we get more wit next turn. Ooh. They're gonna force me to go really low on energy for this. What do we got? Oh, that hurts my feelings. Surely we can't press this button, right? No, I would never do that. That sucks. Very unlucky. And it's all because we didn't take maxed out energy. I should have just maxed out my energy with the carrots, and then we could have done all three of those in a row. Hindsight, I suppose. The reason was I forgot about the race that was in between. If I was thinking about the race, I wouldn't have done that, I think. I also forgot that if you take the stats, it steals 10 energy from you. So that might have been our dreams of getting max speed down the drain. But we'll just train speed and hope for the best. I think we rest. That's an unfortunate time to get well rested. We did not need that extra energy. Lots of not very good trainings now, huh? Everyone's going over to Guts. That's 2 turns in a row where everyone's on Guts. And then, of course, the turn where there's no good training, there's no one on wit either. I'm just gonna rest so then we can train all 3 turns during the URA. Oh my gosh, we got sleep deprived again. At least we didn't get the affliction this time. Yeah, this run kind of got messed up, but it's okay. Kind of low on stamina, too. Are we going to be able to get Legend fans? It's going to be really close. I think we're going to be just short, though. Ooh, there's big speed. But it's probably too little too late. It's 2 turns of pretty high speed, but I don't know if we can even train another turn. Yeah, this run didn't work out, I think. We got nothing on the last turn. That's unfortunate. Guess we'll just wit. Alright, what are we grabbing? That. We save, we might be able to get enough for Beeline Burst. We want medium straightaways, though. Don't see any way that we can get both. Did we even max out the director? I don't know if we did. Definitely didn't max you out. Oh, we did max her out. Alright. Oh, we're 3 short? That's unfortunate. Give me that. And then we're 1 point short of being able to get... I guess we don't want ramp up. I was thinking home stretch haste. I don't know, maybe just get Murmur. Can't really get anything good. What were our stats? Not good. We had a lot of power, though. I think she gets bonus power. Yeah, that's... Ooh, okay, well. We just got a 9-star. But I think it's like a... It's a power, Stamina, speed. This might be wit. I really hope that's not wit. But we got like corner adept, corner recovery, and medium straightaways. They're only 1 star, but these are all good skills. What does this do? It gives guts and summer run. Okay, that's kind of bad. Well, I mean, it's a 9-star character, at least. Something to add. What do we got? Oh, it is stamina. Okay, so it's at least the 3 good skills. And it's nothing like redundant or bad here. Like, it's not medium and long. It's medium, turf, late surger. I'll have to compare it to my... Oh, I meant to favorite her. I'll have to compare it to my gold ship. But unfortunately, I think probably the speed makes it worse. It kind of comes down to the white sparks. Are the white sparks significantly better or not? And the answer is probably no. Let's go check. Alright, where is the new one? You, right there. Go ahead, favorite you. So, we got... It's pretty much just these 3 skills that are good. Otherwise, what does Gold Ship do? Gold Ship has corner out up, corner recovery, and hydrate. Those are all good. What do you do? Speed and fall runner. Speed is good. What about here? You give corner recovery, hydrate, URA finale. That's pretty good. But they're all only 1 stars. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not worth it. People probably would rather have 6-star power, 3-star stam, rather than 3-star speed, 3-star power, 3-star stam. I guess the good thing about the other character is instead of long, it's a medium spark. Still 2-star turf. I don't know, like this one's definitely better in everything except for the speed. I think the speed kind of makes it meh. Yeah, we'll keep her around though because she could be good for other uses, like specific runs. I still haven't done a winning ticket run, huh? Should probably do that. But I think we're gonna do our team trials and then that's probably gonna be it for today. Are you going to the... Oh, we're already in the archive. Oh, I hate that it still says there's something new even though we already got rid of the new thing. Oh, this did flip over. Probably not going to do these right now, though. Round 2 start. So we need at least 2 wins. We should be capable of 2 wins. We'll see if we can get 3. I kind of don't know how well we're actually going to do now that we're with good people. Do we still get 3 attempts? Yeah. Let's go run our team trials real quick. Looking pretty good that I'm actually going to retain class 6. We'll see. It's still got a day left, but It's a decent chance. See if we can get a high score. Alright, we're not going to get a high score probably then. Because that team usually could get like 100,000 points. And that team also should do better. Alright, we're just getting swept. Die with Scarlet with a big score though. Hey, some carrots. That's not a good start. We probably need to get like a full 5 win to have a chance at beating my score. And the 2 wins that we did get were kind of low on points. Although this one was really good. Usually she doesn't get 100,000 points. In 45 seconds, we'll have another race available too. That's a bad start. This team's usually pretty good. I don't know why they're losing all of a sudden. There might be some changes that I can make. Like if I got my really good Maruzinski on this medium team, maybe move Air Groove over to Sprinter, but this Air Groove can't sprint, so I'd need to make a new Air Groove. Alright, last one. That's an unfortunate start. The Smart Falcons are going to start being a problem now. People actually have a dirt racer. Oh, jeez. I need to make Haru better. My Haru is outdated. I haven't run her in a long time. That is the lowest score I've ever seen that team get, I think. But you can almost always rely on Daiwa Scarlet's team to get a good score. And win. Alright, well I think that's gonna do it for today. We did our day 2 of Taurus Cup. It didn't really go that well, but we already qualified for A rank, so we'll see how the first part of Group A goes for me. If I can make it to the Group A finals, probably not, but we'll give it our best shot. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. It was a fun one today, and we'll probably be back next week. I don't know if I'll try and maybe fit something in extra for one of the rounds of Taurus Cup. We'll see. It's gonna be tough. But otherwise, we'll just be back normally on Friday. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you